Hello, fellow foreigners. It's Emily, it's Peter. We're hello, Uncle Foreigner. We're living in China. We're not discovering it. But what you need to discover is that subscribe button and the like button and the friend button and the what other buttons?
The Crap Advice from China show button. Police showed up wanting to see my passport? I stayed in an Airbnb in Shenzhen for a few days. It was in an apartment. The police knocked on the door asking the landlord to get my passport to make sure I was legal, I guess. I tried asking the landlord what was going on, but he didn't speak English. Has this happened to anyone else? What do you think this was about?
So they don't even know now. This is just a mystery question laid out.
And here is some large-scale advice I have for this person. Open yourself to the universe and stop asking the question why, because you will never, ever get a satisfying answer. What you need to ask yourself is, what is happening now, and how am I experiencing it?
What do you mean by that?
I think people are inscrutable, especially the police in China. Who knows why anybody does anything?
So it is one of those, that just happened.
Yeah, and which I guess read more uncharitably, I could be saying, stop being so curious. Just eat your cake and shut up. It's the less zen way.
You're lucky you have a house and a door for police to knock on.
I mean, I understand there are some situations we've been in where I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
But it's kind of better not to dig, I think.
Almost to the point where things happen and you worry about it and you're like, sure, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, at what point does like the sergeant come by and follow up with like, that's what we thought, and you're shipped away or something like that? But
they just took
never
20
know.
pictures of us. Why?
For the picture book.
Yeah.
They might be making like a little photo album up at the
They're
police
practicing
office.
their decoupage.
Yeah, they made a little
Foreigner
book
decoupage.
for 2019 was a wonderful year. Here's me with Emily. I'm Lee.
Yeah, here's me with Peter. Here's me with Emily and Peter.
This is their house.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the things that you have to just go roll with the punches
Yeah.
by living in China as a
when
foreigner.
you do know the why, it's never satisfying.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, was it something important?
If you didn't get hauled off to jail, if they didn't make you pay a fine, the why was someone was up their butt about checking up on something.
Or it's always like something that wasn't even like, it's so unsatisfying. Like, no, your next door neighbor, like they thought they had 2 chickens and they were supposed to have 1, so they were just checking to make sure you didn't have that extra chicken or like it's something that was like way off the wall that that didn't help me at all, knowing what that was.
They wanted to know your height because they never met someone who was over 6 feet tall, and they wanted to know. But now they know they still haven't met someone who's over 6 feet tall.
It's upsetting as a foreigner because you are worried about your paperwork at all times.
Yeah.
But
that's especially when we first got here, I was like, I want to follow the rules. I want to do the right thing. I want to fill out the forms perfectly. Like there's no perfect. There's no doing it right because the rules are different every time.
So there's really, you can't even predict.
So there's not a why. There's never a why.
Why no why?
And it actually has like helped me relax a lot as a person since moving to China, knowing like I never get to know the full explanation for any situation that's happened.
Yeah, things like decades. So every once in a while something.
I feel like I'm like a lot more open.
Every once in a while something will happen, like 5 years later that you're like, that's why that happened. I mean, it's not like a satisfying answer of just like, oh, because red dates are in season now.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I would. That's not just a China thing. That's like any place that you would live as a foreigner. Like, because hot dogs are for 4th of July. That's why they eat wieners.
Yeah. That's why there was hot dog buns everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how come there's this many hot dogs, but there's only this many buns?
Oh yeah, that's as useful a question as anything.
You must go to the mountain and ask the Buddha,
why
this many wieners and this many breads?
And the answer is because they put this many hot dogs and this many breads. Never think a conspiracy when, like,
Yeah.
it's not even incompetence. It's just, like, lack of interest.
That's why they tell you, like, don't talk about friends, family, government, religion, those things. It's because there's no answers.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk about this stuff.
And if you subscribe to my seminar, the No Answer Seminar, by sending $29.95 to the address below, I'll tell you how to accept the idea that there are no answers, except for the answers I give.
The answer is to subscribe.
Yeah, the answer is to subscribe to Uncle Foreigner. That's why.
Because we have learned the golden rules of don't ask,
Yeah.
don't tell, don't do anything but sit
Yeah.
around and goof off.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how we get by.
Yeah, you should watch MASH religiously as a kid and learn that institutions are crazy. And make a still in your bedroom. That's hilarious.
Hawkeye knew what's up. Always look to the most degenerate people in the world that are just trying to get by. As a lifelong, almost slack, Tertius of genius kind of guy.
Yeah.
Always look for the easy way out.
Yeah. And if there's not an easy way out, just flatten yourself against the wall and hope nobody notices you.
When you see that famous meme of a Chinese guy sleeping on a chain in between two poles, do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best. That's the best nap. The nap that nobody wants you to take.
Just sneak one in there.
Delicious.
That's our advice.
Yeah.
Stop asking questions and just sleep on a rope.
Yeah. And the police woman who checks up on us.
Oh, the story continues.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her son is in my class.
Oh.
And I just discovered that, and I just figured out who he is. And now we're buddies.
He doesn't wear a badge to class.
He doesn't wear, police baby! Police baby, watch out! No, but other kids do wear police costumes to class. It's very confusing.
Huh.
But
they're not registered.
Still other kids wear Elsa costumes to class. I'm pretty sure they're not Ice Queens.
Do you think actual police baby ever gets like these fucking know-it-all kids wear
he's a
uniforms?
very sweet child, actually, and he's like.
That's because our police lady is very
she's
sweet.
She's a very sweet lady. Yeah. And
when the police come knocking at our door, we always say, "Hey."
Hey.
They usually.
You've caught us in our pajamas watching TV.
Yeah, and they usually bring up like a couple of our campus guards.
Yeah, the security guards let them in, and then
they bring the cameras and then take pictures of us and me.
Which I'm pretty sure is more to make sure that she's doing her job than to make sure that we are doing our job.
Yeah.
Because I did, like 2 years ago, when they kind of instituted the stricter foreigner monitoring, I got a text message from someone at the police station saying, like, did so-and-so come to your house and get you to sign these documents? Because I kind of think he didn't. I think he's faking it. And I was like, I've signed whatever I need to sign. And then they, like, made them start taking pictures of us actually signing the document. I think, like, our guy, like, forged our signature.
Never saw him again.
Yeah, that's not our guy anymore.
And now our police woman.
I'm giving up so many secrets.
Our police woman now has posters in of her, like her post. Like, I don't know how big her beat is.
She's in the lobby, like.
But it's a professional poster. It's not like a little flyer that's put up. She's got like a full glossy, like you want to autograph it. And somebody's defaced it, but like.
Not us. It wasn't
us. But yeah, it's a full-on like rock poster. Like, you know, send away, get her EP too.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of a rock star.
Yeah.
They also pulled down the no smoking signs in the elevator.
You think it's the same person that defaced her?
I mean, what kind of criminal element?
Villains.
Who would? There can only be one person defacing things in our building.
You think it's the guy that is constantly getting that little.
I think it's the guy who's smoking in the elevator.
Villains. Oh, take it from CCP.
CCP. Noodles to you. You're watching Hello Foreigner, and that was some video that we just made. Leave a comment and tell us a story, or share with us on your Twitters. Here is a video we think you'd like, and the YouTube algorithm thinks you'd like this one. Subscribe, you squirrels, and keep watching. Noodles to you.